go through changes, but for many women who are dealing with the change later in life and its very personal symptoms, it can be very difficult for them. Well, a breakthrough treatment giving women new hope is now available right here in North Texas. GMT's Paige McCoy-Smith reports.
Changes in life, we all go through them, but sometimes those changes can be difficult to talk about, particularly for women who are experiencing menopause and the challenges associated with that. I'm joined here by Dr. Dennis Eisenberg to tell us more about a revolutionary new treatment that assists women going through this stage of life. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about menopause. What are some conditions that affect women when they're going through this stage?
Women go through a lot of changes, and most of them are subtle at first and gradually become more significant to their lives. Changes such as mood swings, changes in their body temperature, hot flashes, difficulty sleeping, and sexual dysfunction.
And I know that because of that, sometimes it's difficult for women to even talk to a physician about it.
It is hard to talk about it, and most of the time when I'm seeing patients, I'll have to bring up the subject because they are reluctant to do it, and it's an important thing to discuss, so I will take that extra step.
Let's talk about this new treatment, the MonaLisa Touch. Tell me about it and how does it work?
The MonaLisa Touch is actually a pretty breakthrough treatment in treating women with sexual dysfunction and discomfort, itching, dryness, and all the other things that sort of happen to their bodies when they go through menopause. It's a laser treatment. It's not medical. There's not creams or lotions or devices to put in. It basically treats the interior walls of the vaginal canal with a profractional CO2 laser, which causes the body to stimulate collagen production and sort of reform the tissue as it had been before menopause.
You mentioned collagen. When I think of collagen, I think about women who do collagen injections in their face for a more younger appearance.
It's exactly the same concept. The laser causes the body to react, and the way that it reacts is by forming an inflammatory response, which in part causes an increase in collagen production. It thickens the tissue, it makes it moister, it makes it more flexible and more comfortable.
All right, and then is the procedure itself painful?
Almost painless.
Really? How much downtime is required?
The only downtime that's required is the time to come to the office and have the procedure, which takes about 5 minutes.
Wow. And I understand that this treatment is something so specialized to your operation here. It's not something that other locations have.
We were one of the earlier adopters of this. Of course, it's becoming more popular as people find out about it. It is an FDA-approved device for this type of treatment, and it is pretty through a revolutionary way of treating vaginal dryness and discomfort.
So for women out there that are going through menopause, what advice would you give them before they, for example, come and speak to you?
Well, I would first inquire as to how it's affecting their lives, because a lot of women won't discuss it. And I'll say, well, how is your relationship with your partner? How is your relationship with your husband? Is this affecting them in some way? Is it affecting your intimacy? Is there something that I can offer you, which I know there is, that may help improve those things in your life, which are very significant.
So the key thing is be willing to talk about it, because there are treatment options that are out there.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much for giving us this information.
Thank you.
Medical Aesthetics of North Dallas is located on Alliance Boulevard in Plano, and you can find out so much more by calling their number 214-577-1777 or go online to northdallasmedspa.com.